Libra, hi. So this is going to be a reading for May 19th through the 25th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Libra. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Four of Pentacles. There's a little bit of stubbornness coming in with that. You're hanging on to something. I don't know what it is quite yet, but if that's even you, because it could be somebody tied up to you. But we'll see. In the recent past, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Emperor. Man, you got quite the go-getter energy in there. Like you're on top of things. You're taking care of something. Definitely are very passionate about something. You're putting action into something and you're coming with a lot of drive there. Super nice energy. In the current situation, the Six of Wands, the Hermit, the Nine of Wands. This comes through as, you know, when you feel really, really good about something, like an achievement of some sort, or it's like, oh man, I feel so good about this. But it almost feels like you're restricting yourself. You're not allowing yourself to feel it. For some reason, it's almost like a sense of guilt or something, like I shouldn't feel too good about this or something like that. Okay, why? We'll see. In the immediate future, the Six of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Four of Swords. Soul connection here. It comes in with pain, but I see you working through that pain, so I don't know what kind of a soul connection, but something. Let's clarify. Let's do the Four of Pentacles. The Star, the World card, the Four of Swords. Okay, so this is determination. This is wanting to achieve your goals. Which, okay, I agree with that. The way you're hanging on to you achieving these goals, that's where it's a little bit of a slippery slope, because it could get to the point. Right now it's not there, but it could get to the point of, I don't care what comes my way, like you better get the fuck out of my way. When it's about me getting to whatever I need, I'm not gonna give a shit if you're my mother, my father, my whatever. No. It could lead to that. It's not there. It's not there. For now, I'll take it as, okay, you're determined there. You're very almost stubborn, which, all right. We'll go with that. For the Knight of Swords, in the recent past, you get the Page of Wands, the Tower, the Seven of Wands. See, there's this not accepting failure, not accepting, which, again, double-edged sword, right? Because it's like, okay, there's this attitude of determination that I can see through all of this. But to what extent, you know? Like, how far is someone willing to push it here to get what it is that they want? And that's where it becomes a little tricky, you know? So definitely starting on a path, a driven type of an energy here towards something that you really, really want to achieve. Which, again, commendable to some extent. If it becomes a little, you know, too stretched out, then we got an issue. For you're always playing with that border there of, okay, it's just determination, but going from determination to get out of my fucking way. For the Ace of Wands in the recent past, you get the Ten of Wands, the King of Swords, the Seven of Cups. Okay. That's what keeps you in this place of you're just very determined, you know? And even if things get tough, because they might along the way, you're fine. You'll push through. You're going to be okay, you know? That is determination. That I can go with. When you're pushing it towards, then it's a little scary. Let's do the Emperor. The Three of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Sun. This is the first time you're introducing another energy here, whereas up until this point, I only saw you and your determination towards achieving something. Apparently, it has to do with somebody else. But you're giving me a sense of almost like I'll meet them when we get there or something. Like I'll do what I have to do and then they'll join. You know, they'll come over a little later. They'll hop in. So you're paving the way basically for something. Okay. Let me do the Six of Wands in the current situation. For the Six of Wands, you get the Two of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Emperor. Okay. Again, you feel good about something, but and it's in regards to this connection that I'm seeing here showing up, soul connection here, and I feel like it's all related to that situation where you started off on a particular path and then this other energy was supposed to join you or something. Of course, through the little hole that is potentially taken off my camera. No, it didn't. Okay. It's supposed to join you at a later time, but it's here. It's all over here. This other energy's, this other energy is here all around the reading. I'm just looking at you and how you're navigating through something here, and something about the path, where this is supposed to go, this connection makes you feel really, really good. Like, yeah, we're there with it or something, you know. But there's a little bit of confusion though. It's not clear. It's not a clear-cut energy of, man, this feels good, you know. So what the hell is in the way then that doesn't allow you to feel good about this? For the Hermit in the current situation, you get the Justice card, the King of Pentacles, the Fool. No, you're doing good. I think the other energy, I think there's something about the other energy that is iffy. In terms of, are they on the same page here with you? Because you, as you, just looking at your energy, you're doing good here. You're balanced. You're determined. Let's put it that way. It looks like you're the boss, right? It looks like you're in charge of things here or something. Maybe because you're coming from a place of clarity, but when it comes to attach you to this other energy, it becomes a little blurry, a little bit. And I assume it's because, one, you don't know if they're on the same page, or they're not expressing much of anything when it comes to, you know, are you here or not here, or what's going on here. Let's do the Nine of Wands. There's no commitment though. This energy is all around you and there's no committing to it. It's not, it's here, but it's not here. You're on your own by the looks of it. You may not like that. I don't know, because you're like, yeah, especially when it comes to feeling connected to this energy. Maybe you feel connected to it, but I don't know. There's a gap there in which there's a lot of inner conflict for you. As I said, you're showing up great. You attached to this other energy, who the fuck knows? There's like all sorts of things happening here. For the Six of Cups in the immediate future, you get the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so you've got clarity here. You started off from a very determined place to create a path here, potentially a common path for you and whoever this is. Now, they're definitely getting closer. That time of they'll join this path is definitely closer and closer here. It's still a little iffy. It's still a little foggy. There's still a little bit of clarity when it comes to the other energy. When it comes to you and how you approach and navigate this path, you're getting more and more clear. You're starting from very determined, almost dangerously determined, to a place of balanced, strong, independent. You know, you got everything put together here. You're getting to this point in the immediate future where you're telling me very, very clear, This is what I want out of this dynamic. I want it to work out. I want to work on it, basically. Okay. Well, I still don't know where the fuck the other energy is at. And I don't think you do either. That's probably the commotion that I see here. For the... Wow. For the Three of Swords, you get the Five of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the King of Cups. This shows up as massive damage that's been done at some point through this commitment dynamic, whatever this is. Beyond this massive damage, there is love. Who's showing me this? You or them? Because you're showing me a sense of drive towards this. So you would want to invest in this. But when I look at this picture right here where it says, okay, there's been pain, there's been a lot of damage that's been done, there's been a lot of emotional disconnection from this, even though there's still love there, but it's not being put out there. I'm getting that this is the other energy you're dealing with. Could be you, but it wouldn't tie up to what you just said here. I want to work on it. Because this one doesn't say I want to work on it. It's just stating that, hey, there's been something serious at play here, which left me, whoever this energy is, whoever this me is, disconnected emotionally. And from that, I don't see any drive. For the Four of Swords in the immediate future, you get the Ten of Pentacles, the Death card, the Three of Cups. All right, so I'm starting to get a little more, a little bit of a more clear picture, I would say. There's one energy here that's very driven and really open towards working on something. There's another that states that there's been a big damage done and they do not show up as wanting to work on this for now, because they're showing up quite emotionally unavailable right now. Not to say, because when I see the Death card and the Three of Cups right after, that to me says for now it's a dead end. But that doesn't mean forever. It almost looks like it's leaving an opening for it, potentially at a later time, but not right now. Okay, so that's what's up here. Maybe there's been some damage done and maybe you're healing through that and you're open towards working on that damage, but that doesn't mean they're in the same place, you know, or roles can be reversed here. You could be the one that's unavailable right now. Who the hell knows? Let me see what the universe has. The Five of Cups, the Justice card, the World card. You could be at the other end of this. You could be the one unavailable for this. Again, one energy states, well, both energies are stating, hey, there's been some damage done here. It's not like the one that's determined to work on this is dismissing that. There's, you know, I see recognition of the damage on both sides. It's how that damage is perceived that's different. One energy is open and willing to work on it. The other energy is not saying I'm not open to work on it. It's saying I do not have the emotional availability for this because of how big the damage was. Not to say, again, that at a later time, when things settle down a little more for them, that they're not going to open up for this. I don't know. Or maybe they'll determine, hey, no, damage has been super big for me to return to. Who knows? But for now, for sure, no openness on one side here. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.